Now, I created this video a few days ago called Goodbye Divi ? This video is where I talk about how I tried Etch and how I think this is a fantastic page builder moving forward. Now, a lot of you have gotten very, very upset. Some of you are very concerned about what am I going to do in the future? And a lot of you are lifetime members on Divi University. Now, for those of you that don't know, Divi University is a platform for Divi users. So I have a special deal for SiteKrafter Pro framework. Now, this framework is very, very important when it comes to designing websites. In fact, if we take a look at Elementor, they're actually implementing the workflow that SiteKrafter has, and this is a class-based workflow. I mean, if you think I'm lying, go ahead, check this out. This is on elementor.com, and you can see here the Elementor Editor Class Manager. This is their new workflow. It's going to be very similar. For those of you that use SiteKrafter Pro framework, you notice that in the classes here, this is where they're now adding this new way of designing websites with classes. It's called a class-based workflow, whereas compared to a workflow which is inline, where you have to go in and add all these specific measures in every single module. I mean, that's going to take you way too long, and this is the way forward. So what you have right now, if you haven't purchased SiteKrafter Pro, this is the way to have consistent, scalable websites using a framework like SiteKrafter. And I've spent so much time creating this platform. So anyway, I digress. So when people start assuming that, I might put less work in SiteKrafter, well, that's not the case. Actually, it's the opposite. Do you know how long it took me to put together SiteKrafter Pro as someone who does not understand coding? It took me a very, very long time. Now, a lot of these page builders now, they have no option but to go the advanced way. Divi, we all Divi users here. We have used Divi for a very long time, and it's very limited. And I've said it so many times on this channel. Why don't we have Flexbox? Why don't we have grid? Why don't we have variables? Why was I asking for these things? Because you can build complex layouts. There is no way you're going to be able to build a complex layout without Flexbox, without the grid. It's impossible. CSS grid is fundamental in web design. Variables, these things have been out there for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. And CSS is improving. Every day it's improving. And it's a language that powers the internet. So I want to move away from this idea of, okay, let's just do things very, very easy in Divi and that's it. Because if we do that, we are leaving a lot of the exciting advanced ways of creating websites. And if we stuck with the old way of designing websites, which does not require these complex layouts, trust me, when we start now getting into the market of advanced websites, you're going to be left behind. And thankfully, Divi is moving that direction of adding all these advanced things. Just recently, they've added variables. And guess what? It's working perfectly with SiteKrafter. Now they've added HSL in colors. Fantastic, it's working really, really well. So these features are key in designing websites. So when I spoke about Etch, now I want you to take a look at this, okay? This is Etch. Now I just created this quickly, okay? This is a paragraph of text and it is a background, it's this yellow background. If you're using a page builder, it's easy. You can just come over here, choose your color, background, blah, 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 done. But we have no idea how this thing was put together. No idea how the CSS is. But check this out. With Etch, it shows you exactly what makes up this item here on the top. Now, this makes my job easier as someone who teaches web design, because I know exactly what is happening. And if I'm going to teach advanced topics, it makes it easier for me because I understand exactly what's going on. Till today, I had no editor, I didn't have really anything that I could add code in, and then it showed me visually what it looks like, exactly how it is. It was copying code from here, pasting onto another program, and then I visualize it. And then you know what? I would come over here now to my framework, and then I add all the CSS in there. It took a very, very long time for me to put this together. It's over maybe 400 or 500 lines of code now in SiteKrafter Pro. So my choice of using Etch does not mean I'm abandoning Divi. No. And for anyone who is a lifetime member, some of you have been with me for years, some of you 4 years, 5 years. When you purchased the lifetime membership, I still honored it, and I'm still continuing to create content for it. As soon as you just verify that you're a lifetime member, even from funnels to income, you're automatically a lifetime member onto this new Divi 5 journey that we're going automatically. And guess what? That time when you purchased the lifetime membership, when there was funnels to income, it was only $127. Now, can you imagine how much value you've gotten from that? From the templates, from the tutorials. And now we're starting a new journey with Divi 5. I know some of you are probably saying, okay, we are on Divi 5, there's no courses there. I asked the community, do you want me to create courses for Divi 4? And unanimously, you said, no, there's no point because Divi 5 is coming out soon. So right now, there's no courses because I'm waiting for Divi 5 to become stable. As soon as Divi 5 is stable, you are going to see a lot of courses there. Right now, I use Divi every day. There's so many other areas where Divi still needs some work. Right now, I can't even do a template for WooCommerce because they're not there yet. And remember, Divi 5 is in alpha. It's in alpha. So there's quite a lot of things that still need to be ironed out. There's a lot of bugs that they're still working on. So I think it's unfair to suggest that there's nothing really going on Divi 5. There's no courses because I can't create courses on an alpha software, which is going to change tomorrow. Today, if I create a tutorial on how to create a complex layout, tomorrow there's going to be Flexbox. Then what? That video that has taken me days to create is now irrelevant. That's time wasted. So I try as much as I can to be as transparent as I can, even in the group, because as it stands right now, even SiteKrafter, there are certain things that might not work. If Divi releases an update today, it might break something. So I have to go in and try and fix it behind the scenes. So as we speak, even from the day I released that video, which is 3 days ago, what have I done between that time and today? Well, I'll show you. Here is the YouTube channel. These are 4 lessons that I created, which are going to be added onto the SiteKrafter Pro course. Okay, the first one is how to set up and use colors in SiteKrafter Pro, how to customize SiteKrafter Pro, how to change your fonts globally in SiteKrafter Pro, and how to use fonts in SiteKrafter Pro. That's what I was able to do since I released this video 3 days ago. And what else, you may ask? Well, today I was supposed to release SiteKrafter Pro version 6.1.9. But I thought, you know what, let me do this video because a lot of you might be thinking, oh, maybe you've wasted money or you've wasted your time investing in Divi University and investing in SiteKrafter Pro. Well, look at this. This is the changelog. This is what I was supposed to release today. Okay? All these are updates. I updated the color utilities, the text transform, the tokens for the fonts. I mean, right now you can use paired fonts. In fact, I'll show you in a moment what it looks like. And I've also added rounded corners onto images, which is something that wasn't there. So it's being improved from version 6.1.8. Now we are on version 6.1.9. Just in a few days, just within 3 days, I was able to do all this. So if you think that because of Etch, I'm going to now stop working on Divi or Divi 5, then that's not correct. I'd rather you hear it from me than to just assume what is going on. I am working on Divi. There's a lot of you. I mean, lifetime members, I think it's more than 500 now. 500 or 400 lifetime members. Do you think I can just walk away and just say bye-bye? to all of that? Of course not. But Etch, since I've been playing around with it, it is a fantastic platform. It is fantastic because I can exactly see what is going on in the code. And I like that because it helps me understand how everything works. CSS, variables, everything. It helps me understand how everything works. And that's a positive. Does that mean I'm abandoning SiteKrafter Pro? Of course not. This is my baby. I love the workflow. I tried it myself when I was designing a website for a client, and I was able to design a website super fast. So why would I abandon it? I wouldn't. So I am going to be creating content for both channels. One on SiteKrafter, the other one on the new channel. So both channels are going to be, I'll be creating content from both channels. So let me just show you quickly the updates. So here you can see we have this image. So if you wanted to add rounded corners to your image, you'd come over here and go to your classes. So you can see here, image radius. Right now it's set to small. We can go large. You see that? I think there's extra large. There we go, extra large. Now, when it comes to the text as well, if we go into our snippets here, and by the way, you don't need to worry about this. This is going to be available in the update tomorrow. So right now you can see we have play for a display. Okay. So we can literally change this here to, let's say, Poppins. And this is sans serif. Like that, and then enter is fine. So the moment we save this, over here now, we have a separate heading and a separate body text. So this enables us to have font pairing, okay? Let me just refresh this. Hopefully this is gonna work. Okay, so let me save. And then let's do a quick preview. Did we update? Okay, let's try it. Okay, I might need to clear the cache. Oops, do you see that? This is where I made the mistake. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's update that. I'm gonna come over here and then refresh it. There we go. Okay, so now we can have a totally different font for our heading and a totally different font for our body text. So if you wanted to do font pairing, which is very important in web design, then SiteKrafter Pro is going to allow you to do font pairing, which makes it very, very easy for you to have a professional looking website. And of course, with the images, you're now able to add rounded corners. And I've also cleaned up a few things just to make our framework much, much better. So anyway, if you're worried about work not being done on SiteKrafter Pro, you don't need to worry. When it comes to courses, when it comes to other tools or templates that are going to come in the future, you don't need to worry about that. Divi is still in alpha. As soon as it gets to a really stable position, I'll be able to create all these, and they are absolutely free for all you lifetime members. You don't need to worry about that. So right now I can understand your anxiety and you want all these new tools, but it just takes more work to create something that's in alpha, which then breaks, or it's just more work. Remember, I'm a one-man band and I love what I do. I love teaching. I love creating all this content to a point where I don't even realize that I need a rest. And then I just, get so tired that sometimes I even get sick, burnout. That's how I love the work that I do. So if you're a lifetime member, you don't need to worry about anything. I'm here. Divi University is here to stay, and I'm closely monitoring all the updates and all the work that's been done on Divi 5. And of course, I'll also be doing, some work on Etch, and that is going to help me become a complete designer, and I can teach this even with the advanced topics, because this is a very, very, very good system which allows me to understand what is happening when I create all these items in CSS and so on and so forth. Okay, so I thought I'll just, make that very clear to everyone what is going on. Sorry if it comes across like a rant. It's not a rant. I'm not upset. I'm just passionate about what I do and pretty much look forward to this. So tomorrow I am going to be releasing version 6.1.9 SiteKrafter Pro. If you haven't purchased SiteKrafter, this is your time, because I think July the 4th is the last day. I'm done with lifetime membership. I'm just going to leave it now to yearly renewals. Okay, yearly renewals, and pretty much that's it, because I've opened it up for long enough. If you don't see the value of SiteKrafter Pro now, I don't think you're going to see it in the future. So July the 4th is the last day. So make sure you purchase SiteKrafter Pro. And yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments box below. And if you have any questions or any clarifications, let me know in the comments box below. Thank you.